and welcome to Sharp Dressed Gaming, and today we are back with Pokemon Trading Card Game Online. Now, this deck is a deck that I've done before on the channel, but it was my first deck, so I hope I've made it a little bit better now, especially with the new updates to the format, and hopefully I'm better at commentating now. But anyway, guys, we are going to be looking at a Team Plasma deck revolving around Plasma Lugia. So, of course, let's bring up Plasma Lugia here, Lugia EX. The overflow ability, if you knock out a opponent's Pokemon with this Pokemon, it has to be Lugia's attack. It can't be poison or something else, but it has to be Lugia's attack. You get an extra prize card. So if you knock out an EX Pokemon, you get 3 prizes. If you knock out a normal Pokemon, you get 2. Plasma Gale, Lugia's attack for 4 energy is 120 damage, and you have to discard a Plasma Energy attached to this Pokemon. If you do not discard a Plasma Energy, this attack does nothing. So it kind of restricts Lugia a little bit, but there's so many cards still helping Team Plasma Pokemon that it works out in the end, for the most part. It's a harder attack to do than most attacks for a one-hit KO, but once it works, 3 prizes is really nice for the game. Now, with the Pokemon to go along with Lugia, we have a Thunderous EX with a Raiden Knuckle attack, does 30 damage. Attach a energy from your discard pile to one of your bench Team Plasma Pokemon. This is essentially the only attack you're going to be using Thunderous. I don't know that I've used Thunderous Noise once since the last... I've used it, maybe a year ago. I haven't used it since then. And it's desperate times if you're using Thunderous Noise, let me tell you. But Thunderous Noise isn't a terrible attack if you do have it built up. It is 4 energy, which is kind of a nuisance, but this Pokemon, if this Pokemon has any Plasma Energy attached to it, discard an energy attached to the defending Pokemon. And it does 90 damage, so it can be useful. It can one-shot a Eviltal, but I wouldn't suggest it. More things to help is the Deoxys EX. With the Power Connect ability, your Team Plasma Pokemon's attack, excluding Deoxys EX, get 10 more damage to the active Pokemon, or do 10 more damage to the active Pokemon. So this does stack, so if you have 4 Deoxys EX on the bench, and say you use Lugia's Plasma Gale, you're doing 160 damage instead of 120. So that can be quite helpful. We also have an Absol, Team Plasma's Absol, with the Mind Jack attack does 20 plus 20 more damage to each your opponent's bench Pokemon, and then Fearsome Shadow does 60, and they have to reveal their hand. Just a nice basic attacker, non-EX attacker for the Sigilith and Suicune. And we also have Snorlax, a little harder to build up, but if you do get it built up, it can do some damage with Team Pact, 30 times the number of Team Plasma Pokemon you have in play. So you're getting another 30 from a Deoxys, plus another 10 from its ability, so that really works out. And then block, you can keep your opponent's active Pokemon in the active position. They can't retreat. They can still switch. They just can't retreat. So those are our Pokemon. As you may be able to tell, Pyro can beat this deck. Pyro is not around that much anymore, so I'm not too worried about it, and I guess if we aren't fast enough, we lose to Pyro or whatever. You're just going to have to deal with that. We do have 2 Bicycle. 4 Colress Machine allows us to get a Plasma Energy from our deck and attach it to one of our Team Plasma Pokemon. We do have a Computer Search A-Spec. We do have an Escape Rope, Professor's Letter, Starly Megaphone, Switch, Team Plasma Ball, 1 Ultra Ball. We have 2 Team Plasma Balls and 2 Switches, by the way. 3 Versus Seeker. I'm not sure if I want 3. I know 2 is good. We'll see if I like 3 or not. I have 1 Colress, 2 Lysander, 2 N, 3 Professor Sycamore, 1 Shadow Triad. Allows us to get a Team Plasma card from your discard pile put into your hand, and then a Skyla, a Teammates, and I also run 1 Xerosic in this deck. Xerosic is not a card that you see often, but it's a card that can be helpful. You can use it as an enhanced hammer. You can use it to get rid of a Team Flare tool card that's attached to one of your Pokemon. That's essentially the reason I put in this deck, was to get rid of the Team Flare cards. You can get rid of tools attached to your opponent's Pokemon. Just a good one-off card to have. And then we also have 2 Frozen City. I just wanted a Counter Stadium. Frozen City seemed to be the best one. You can also run like Team Plasma Frigate. You can also run... There's another Plasma... Well, I guess Burbank City Gym was a big one with Plasma, but I don't run any of the Hypnotoxic Lasers. So I have Frozen City, 2 of them. 4 Muscle Band, just to get that extra 20 for Lugia, because with 4 Deoxys and a Muscle Band, Lugia does 180 to knock out most EXs, beside the Megas. And I guess Wailord. And we have 4 Double Colorless, 4 Plasma Energy, that special energy that allows Team Plasma Pokemon to get the additional effect. Plus, this is what the card you get with the Chorus Machine for energy acceleration. We also have 4 of the Rainbow Energy, 1 Darkness Energy for Absol, because this deck is very weak to like Enhanced Hammers. It's very weak to Drifloon, or Drifblim, whichever one's the bigger one, Drifblim. Then we also have 1 Electric Energy for the Thundurus. I would like 1 more Electric Energy in here, so if anything, I'd probably drop a Versus Seeker for an Electric Energy. But we also don't have Psychic Energy for Deoxys. Usually I run Psychic over the Dark Energy, but with Absol, I think I'd rather have Absol attacking than Deoxys. So that is our deck right now. I'm going to get a battle here for you guys, and we'll see how it works out. Alright, guys. So we are in this battle. With this deck, you want to go second. This is one of the few decks that you want to go second with, because you can attack turn 1. For the most part, it is possible to get a turn 1 Plasma Gale. And looks like we're going up against probably a Kyogre X deck. Rough Seas was another Stadium card I thought about running, just because Thundurus can take advantage of that. But I figured it was less it was more disadvantageous than advantageous. Big words there. But we had a Thundurus EX to start, so that's a perfect start for us. Unfortunately, we don't have an Electric Energy, but we can fix that pretty quickly here. And we do get an extra card because they didn't draw a basic, and it looks like it's Blastoise. There's a Suicune, so we gotta get not Keldeo, what's the other thing? Absol or Snorlax out here as soon as possible. And there's a Keldeo. There's also a Swampert Ancient Traits. Let me look at it. Okay, I guess not. Okay, there it is. Swampert, Diving Search. Well, A Growth you get to heal double, I think it is. No, you get to attach an extra energy when you attach energy. Diving Search, during your turn, you may search your deck for a card, shuffle your deck, then put that card on top of your hand. Not bad. Hydro Pump, 30. Okay, so it's kind of another Blastoise, but I don't really understand that. I guess instead of running they got Archie's Ace in the Hole right away there, and they got to bring a Swampert out. So I guess it's just another way of doing Blastoise, but I think Blastoise is more helpful because you get to attach as many water energies as you want to all of your Pokemon. So I don't know. I don't understand it, but I guess I'm missing something. So we are going to get rid of the Rough Seas for a Frozen City, especially with these decks that are going to be trying to attach a ton of energies at once. That it'll be a good use of that. I could computer search for the whatever I'm trying to search for. I'm going to computer search away the double colorless and the plasma. With this deck, it's easier to just throw away energy cards because of the fact that you are just going to be able to get them back out with Thundurus. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to grab my Electric Energy. And that's another way to get around the Rainbow Energy's secondary effect of taking 10 damage. Because then when you take it out of the discard pile to attach to a Pokemon, it doesn't take 10 damage. But when you play it out of your hand, that's when you get the 10 damage. So I will play Bicycle for nothing, apparently, and then I'll play N. It will give my opponent an extra card, but that's fine. We don't get any Pokemon, unfortunately. I do get a Muscly Band for my Thundurus. And honestly, if we get another energy, we can pull off a Thunderous Noise, which I'd rather not do, but it might be the instance we have to go for. So I do 50 damage to the Blastoise EX, which is nice. I wonder if this is going to be Mega or not. He is going to Rapid Spin, so I guess they kind of saved us not getting a bench Pokemon because we would have had to switch with the Rapid Spin attack. But at this point, we don't have to. We do see a Ralts come out. So why is Ralts in this deck? Which Pokemon? What do you be? My mind's blown, to be honest. Is he running Gallade maybe in here? That'd be strange. We do see the Swampert getting built up back there. It does have a Silver Bangle, and he is attaching 2 energy cards, so it takes 40 damage for the turn. And if... what's he gonna do here? Oh, he's using the ability. I'm wondering why he keeps flashing like that. He's using the ability to search for a card. That's what it is. And he's just going to not, I guess? I don't know. Can you not? But we do get a Plasma Energy, unfortunately. He does need one more energy. If we do 50 damage to him, he's at 90. Okay, then never mind. I was gonna Lysander up the Swampert and then attack it, but if he is not even gonna die from the attack, I might as well not do that. We can at least early Megaphone away the Floatstone and the Silver Bangle. And of course, we grab a bunch more energies and no Pokemon. I don't know why we're not getting any Pokemon, but I'm gonna raid Knuckle this Blastoise again, so he's within 80 damage of dying. Yep, 80 damage. So he's an easy target for Lugia if we want to get him out of the way. We do see the Gallade. Why is Gallade in this deck? Powerful Storm. Okay, so he wants to build up Swampert and then do a powerful Storm attack with the Gallade. So we're gonna want to get that out of the way as soon as possible. It is Psychic weak, so Deoxys is super effective to it. We see a Skyla. What is he gonna be Skylaying for? Skyla? What are you Skylaying for? Show me what you Skyla for. Right now. Right now. Okay, Training Center. Did he have... He's running 2 different stadiums, alright? I mean, it's possible to do in a deck, but I would think you'd want to go for Rough Seas. You'd start healing your Pokemon. So we... Another energy card. Alright, then. How much is the Swampert doing right now? 30 more for each water energy? Alright. A 70, 120, 150. Boy howdy. We need a Pokemon. Like, now. Why aren't we drawing any Pokemon? I'm gonna be honest with you. This is surprising. Honestly, I don't know if I brought it up in video before. I'm sure I have. I hate the shuffling in TCGO. It's absolutely terrible. Oh, there's another Swampert. Swampert's gonna come up and kill me. It actually can't right now. It cannot right now, because Blastoise needs to get out of the way. I guess he could draw a Floatstone with his searching thing for Keldeo. But aside from that, I don't know if Swampert can do much to me right now. He does draw a Professor's Letter. So I guess some water energies for his Swampert. But still. Okay, Keldeo. He's going to rush it with Keldeo. Can't retreat with it right now. So I'm fine with that. We do grab a Team Plasma Ball, finally. Let's grab a Lugia. Because then I can kill that Swampert the instant it comes out here. Oh, come on. Double colorless energy onto my Lugia, please. A Muscly Band for my Lugia. And then attack with Thunderous, doing 50 damage to the Keldeo, and grab a Plasma Energy for Lugia. And that's how you can easily build up Lugia. That's the whole point of this deck. It took a little while, longer than it usually does, by far. So let us see if we're able to complete this process, because he can retrieve his Keldeo now, but then his Swampert is in danger of getting killed by Lugia. He's going to start building up that Suicune. Actually, I forgot I was there. I do need to find Absol or Snorlax really fast. So he does end his turn. I do get a Chorus Machine, so we will get Lugia going here. Put that on Lugia. Actually, I could kill this Keldeo? Or would I rather kill Swampert right now? I think Swampert's more of a threat, but I could get 3 prizes off this Keldeo. The questions we have for the world. So I will bring up the Swampert. I think it's more of a threat right now. So I'm going to retreat into Lugia. Put a... No. Okay, I accidentally put a Rainbow Energy onto Lugia. That was a mistake. But I'll still get the Plasma Gale off. I wanted to put that onto Thunderous, but now I just put Lugia in more of a problem. I do grab a Deoxys and a Lugia. So are all of my Pokemon cards prized? Is that what's going on right now? Because that would be upsetting. He does bring Suicune up, so I will retreat Lugia. That's another nice thing about the Thunderous, is that you can just retreat Lugia without worrying about it too much. He does get rid of our Muscle Bands, but whatever. And he does attach to the Suicune, so Suicune's going to be able to attack pretty soon, but I can start I mean, you could still use Thunderous's secondary effect for his attack. You just can't do damage to the Suicune. So let's see here. Another Deoxys, great. So I'm gonna put out both Deoxys in case we ever get freaking Absol up here, and then I will retreat Lugia into Thundurus. We'll attach to the Thundurus, and then attack with the Rad and Knuckle to do 0 damage, but we do get our double colorless energy back for Lugia. So now Lugia is ready to attack again. We just gotta get the Suicune out of the way, and then we can attack easy peasy lemon squeezy. Now, thinking about actually taking out the Swampert, I probably should have taken out Keldeo, because then it would have put me in a position where I could just Lysander up the Blastoise and kill it. But now I have to worry about not winning because I don't have enough Lysanders. He does have another Suicune too. So even if we manage to knock out this one, which Absol at this point can easily knock out a Suicune, we got another one to worry about. He does actually have Blastoise in this deck too. I mean, Swampert's good for that draw, I guess, but I think I'd rather just go straight Blastoise, leaving less variety. He does go for the Archie's Ace in the Hole. Nice versus Seeker there, because that is the last card in the hand. So then you can play that and grab a Blastoise. Yep, grab the Blastoise and 5 cards. So now he's going to be able to power up the Suicune and then drop whatever other energies he has left. Apparently none. So he just does attack the Thundurus. And actually, ooh, I like this. I like this a lot. I think I'd rather get rid of Lugia right now. I don't need 2 of them, so I'm just going to discard that, and we don't grab any of our Pokemon. That's my favorite when that happens. Alright, I'm going to attack with the Rad and Knuckle. I could have played Escape Rope, but you can just Escape Rope into another Suicune. So, not a point there. I'm just going to grab the Plasma Energy for the Deoxys, start building up a Deoxys, because I'm sure they're going to have to start attacking soon, because I think Suicune knocks us out this turn. No, it doesn't knock us out this turn, but we are having a problem here. Hopefully, Snorlax and Absol aren't prized, because as we saw, we already grabbed 2 Pokemon out of our prizes. He does play as a Rosic, which, okay, he gets rid of my Plasma Energy, that's fine. Whatever. Who do we draw? Nobody. Alright, I'm going to Shadow Triad for the Team Plasma Ball, because we kind of need that at this point. I'm going to play the Team Plasma Ball, so we can grab... Okay, Absol is in all our prizes, so I will grab Snorlax, I guess. Let's play Snorlax. Let's play the Chorus Machine. Chorus Mahana. Attach that to Snorlax. I guess I'll play a Dark Energy onto Snorlax, because I'd rather not give him extra damage that he doesn't need, and then attack with Thundurus's Rad and Knuckle to get double colors energy for our little Snorlax. So there is one more double colors energy running around. I would like to draw it next turn, if I could ask for that. Otherwise, we do have a rainbow, so Snorlax can attack next turn, and then we can knock out the Suicune. My opponent does play an N, so it's possible to get a double colorless here, which we don't. We do grab a Plasma, what's it called, Chorus Machine, and I believe there's one more Plasma Energy floating around here. And we do see another Deoxys, so we can power up this Snorlax some more. He does just decide to attack with... what's that thing called? Suicune? I should have looked in my deck when I was in there to see if we had another Plasma Energy. I honestly wasn't thinking about it. We do see a Rainbow Energy, though, and I can play Deoxys. I can play a Chorus Machine to grab our final Plasma Energy, which is in the deck, attach it to Snorlax. I can attach a rainbow. Well, actually, I don't think that'd make much sense right now. We're doing 30, 60, 90, 120, 140, plus 170. We're doing 170. We're doing plenty. So let's attack with Snorlax. Team Pact. We'll do 180 damage to the Suicune. And I guess he can bring Gallade up here, but I don't know if Gallade will knock me out. So we can versus Seeker. And if he does bring up Gallade, we'll think of something. Alright, so he's going to start powering up another Suicune in the back. Makes sense. But Gallade... Okay, Gallade knocks me out. But we can just bring out Lugia, do enough to knock out the Gallade, and then he can bring out Suicune, but then I can escape rope. So we're kind of set on that front. I am going to Skyla, because then I can grab a switch, which is what we will need. Grab a switch. Done. And then we'll play Versus Seeker to get our Shadow Triad, so we can grab the Plasma Energy out of the discard for the next turn. We're going to be set as Pumpkin Pie here. So Plasma Gale does enough to knock out, correct? No, it has 170. It's a good thing I looked, and I forgot about Training Center. So we're only doing 150, so we do need a Muscle Band to knock out. So let's attack with Lugia's Plasma Gale. 170 to knock out the Gallade. And we get 2 prize cards here, so any Pokemon that he switches into next, we should be able to kill. He does have the Suicune, thinks he's safe. He ain't. He ain't safe, but we do finally get Absol, so if it comes down to it, we can use Absol to kill a Suicune. Let's see what the Skyla goes for. Goes for the Muscle Band. Suicune can't kill me. And I don't know that he has water energies in his hand, even. But he doesn't know my secret plans, and as long as he doesn't play another Suicune, he does just Mega Evolve, ending his turn. That Blastoise still does only have 70 hit points left. So, let's see the magic happen. Let's play Escape Rope. So, this should be game. I don't see anything bad happening. 170 is the most hit points on H points. Hit points that he has. Yep, he says GG. I don't know if he knows I have the Switch. Actually, wait, I Skylight for the Switch last turn, obviously. And I'll play the Shadow Triad for the Plasma Energy. No need to look around in there. I'll just get it, play it. Bada bing, bada boom. Mr. Worldwide. Attack with Plasma Gale when I step in the room for 3 prize cards. We had a 8 prize card game, and that is why Team Plasma is still good in this format, guys. So thank you so much for joining me in this. If you guys have any suggestions for this deck might be the one I bring to States. I'm not entirely sure. I'm trying to decide between Landorus, Crobat, and then Team Plasma, but I'm thinking Team Plasma. I have the most experience with it. But thank you guys so much again for joining me. We'll see you next time. Bye. Hello everyone, and thanks for checking out the video. If you want to see more videos like this one, click on the videos on the screen right now. And if you haven't already, click that subscribe button to get notified when new videos go up. Thanks a lot. We'll see you next time. Bye.